right now, guys, I was thinking about something. Now, you know, since the Amazon takeover, man, they've been, more I tell you, DC, especially DC around the waterfront, they've been talking up a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of things been happening around the last several years in terms of the waterfront. A lot of these major cities have been building a lot of their downtown districts around the waterfront. Cleveland, Baltimore, New York, Chicago, number of places. Let me tell you about what's going on down in the DMV and the district part and part of the Maryland side. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys and gals. First thing first. About a little over almost 15 years ago, almost 14 years ago, the Nationals, or Washington Nationals, which was formerly the Montreal Expos, and moved to DC back in 2005. I was there when they played their first season at RFK Stadium. The first and only season at RFK. Well, actually, the first of a couple of seasons at RFK Stadium. I saw them in 2005. They were in the process of rebuilding their own stadium over on right after South Capitol Street Bridge, Potomac Avenue. And 2006, it was a neighborhood that used to be over there. They had a bunch of clubs over there and all that. They tore all that down. They opened their own stadium in 2008. I was there for that year. Matter of fact, I was there for a couple of the games that year, the exposition games and the opening games. I had been. Matter of fact, I think I had been to national. I hadn't been in National Stadium since 2011, 2012, something like that. It's been a long time. Hopefully, I can go back next year and go see some games. Man, I missed the aura of the baseball. But anyway, they built a lot of restaurant shops, bars, and hotels, and a lot of retail there since that time. And they redistricted to a section called the Yards. It's thriving. My church used to be over there, probably about a block over from National Stadium. We since moved to a temporary location. We moved back in 2014. Moved to a temporary location for about 3 years, and then we just got our own new church. We just got it about a year ago, and we've been having fun ever since. We got our own new place. But anyway, that's just one section. Then about 3.5, 4 years ago, there were we had a section called the Wharf. They had like 3 or 4 restaurants and a section where there was like a seafood. What do you call that? That's another name for it. Seafood market. It was an open air seafood market. Been there forever. But anyway, to make a long story short, all of that got redid. I didn't even think that they have that much land over there. I was like, wow. When they redid it, I was shocked. It's like, I never knew they had that much land over there. And they did it up. I went over there, and they reopened the Wharf just last year. And that's the start of 3 to 5 phases over there, man. They're going to finish with the last phase in 2021, 2022. And I think they already finished the second phase, if I'm not mistaken. It's coming up really well, too. I went there last October, the week that they opened, and I was blown away. I was like, they got all kind of shops, restaurants, nightclubs, and a concert hall over there. I was like, wow, that's crazy as hell. And I'm still like, wow. They got something going on tonight. I forgot what it is. Hopefully the weather won't affect it. But anyway, so then the news came out this year about Amazon moving over to Crystal City, which I knew Crystal City was going to be a shoo-in anyway. And that's also going to be not far from the waterfront, which is actually going to be not far from the airport, which is actually going to be rail accessible and everything else. They are. I used to live over there actually, and they are going to reorg all of that around there and all the shops and there's going to be tons of shops and restaurants going to be built around that area too. They're actually buying up a good chunk of the land around that area in the neighborhoods within their radius, a 5 or 6 mile radius, and they're going to redistrict it and call it National Landing. So that strip between the yards over there on one side of M Street to the wharf on the other side of M Street, over not far from there, across the bridge to Crystal City. That place is going to be busy. It's going to be hopping, man. I say, wow. 3 main areas is going. I mean, it's going to be game changing for the DC area, and that doesn't include National Harbor, which is has its own revitalization on my side of town, which is on the other side. And my understanding is you'll be able to catch boats to go between there and the wharf and the yards, and pretty soon probably at the Wild Crystal City, which will be National Landing too. I mean, this is going to be crazy, man. It's like, I think it's good for the economy, but how good is it going to be for minority businesses is another story. That's my only issue with that, But it's a lot of stuff going on between those 3 areas, and I know behind National Landing, which is Crystal City for right now, there's a section called Potomac Yards, which is already thriving on its own. That's another busy area, and that when I lived over there 30 years ago, it was nothing but it was old train tracks and stuff. But they revitalized the whole area. If I try to move over there today, I couldn't even afford to live over there anymore. There's a lot going on around there right now. It's like, oh wow. So, in a way, I'm happy for them. But then again, are there going to be jobs? Are there going to be any minority businesses that'll be able to set up shops over there? What? I don't know. Just curious about that. Haven't heard anything about that. But of course, I see a lot going on with that area. In a way, it's going to be cool, but then again, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be some traffic. It's going to be some hellified traffic around there, man. But that whole area got redistricted. It's going to be some major gentrification that's going to be going on around there as well. I already know that. Like I said, I used to live over there years ago. And now they're going to be pricing a lot of those people out the area. So that's going to be the only really major downfall is that. But we shall see. So, but that was a shoe-in. But Jeff Bezos also runs the Washington Post, so he really got it going on. So, or Jeff Bezos, rather. Keep mispronouncing his name. All right, guys. Well, this is DJ Wolf. That's all I got for right now. I may do a live podcast a little later. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna talk about a couple things regarding the church on another podcast, but that's all I got. Any questions, suggestions? DJ Wolf Live at AOL.com. DJ Wolf Live at AOL.com. My DJ Wolf live page, which is I'm actually getting ready to create another website, but I'll give you the one for All to Hear TV, which is basically covers anything regarding For All to Hear in my Spreaker podcast. So it's for alltohearmedia.net. That's for alltohearmedia.net. And I do have a DJ service as well. It's Mobley, which is MOBLIE DJforhire.com. All right, guys. And my email address is DJWolfLive at AOL.com. That's DJWolfLive at AOL.com. What I'm going to start doing, guys, I'm going to start posting my sites directly to my YouTube and Spreaker channels, so I won't have to keep repeating it. That's something I'm going to work on real soon. All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf. That's all I got for right now. I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. I'll talk to you later. I'm out.